This is a young woman who showed so much promise.
And part of that promise, Cheslie herself was such a strong mental health advocate.
Hey y'all, I do a lot to make sure that I maintain my mental health.
She opened up on Facebook for World Mental Health Day in 2019 and offered tips about how to cope with stress.
And the most important thing that I did is talk to a counselor. She's really easy to talk to. She gives me great strategies, especially if I'm sad or happy or have a busy month ahead of me.
Cheslie also led an Instagram live chat back in 2020 with former Miss Wisconsin, Gabriella Day.
I think it's something that needs to be discussed openly more often because there's a stigma that comes with taking care of your mental health.
So self-aware, so introspective. So how do we deal with the dichotomy of all this?
Just like is the case for cancer or other leading causes of death, a person can be very well aware, very educated, getting the best care and support from loved ones, and still have an outcome that we wish weren't the case.
Dr. Christine Moutier is the Chief Medical Officer for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Christine, she was the happiest person of all of us, I think. Her mother spoke to her mom, said no, she was that happy. She had no indication. So get us a little closer to understanding. Is it your instinct that all of a sudden a dark cloud came in too quickly and overwhelmed her, or this had been building in some way, unbeknownst to us?
Sometimes suicide risk arises very quickly and precipitously like that in a more impulsive way, but more often than not, it is something that a person is aware of, at least in a very internal, private way.
Cheslie even talked to celebrities like Gabrielle Union about their own struggles.
You've been so open and honest about, some of the challenges you've had, your mental health, even suicidal thoughts. What do you say to someone at home who is feeling hopeless and just needs some encouragement?
Take a lot more joy in the journey, but also therapy, and have no shame about it.
Last year, Cheslie reflected on her journey to turning 30, questioning herself about her own success. Why, she asked. Why earn more achievements? Just to collect another win? She said the challenge of the status quo even caught the attention of trolls who flooded her social media pages with vomit emojis and insults telling her she wasn't pretty enough to be Miss USA or that her muscular build was actually a, quote, man body. Is suicide much more prevalent today than it was even a few years ago, thanks to things like pandemic and social media?
During the pandemic, all of us are experiencing so much and different types of struggle. I think it's important to realize that even while suicide rates have actually gone down a little bit for the last couple of years, including for 2020, that is not the finding for Black and Latinx communities around the U.S.
If you are struggling and you need help, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-8255. Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.